I want to have a Hyderabad biryani with Kasser Jamil, so let me ask her to introduce the next speaker and keep biryani for me if I come to India again.
Come over.
Sure.
Biryani anytime, please come over. So our next speaker is Finarya Lego, and she is head of the International Relations and Funding Agencies, Indonesia, Indonesian Academy of Sciences, AIPI. And she will tell us about the COVID pandemic and also adaptive publishing patterns in Indonesia. Over to you, Dr. Finarya.
Thank you so much.
I hope I'm pronouncing correctly.
It's okay. My name is Finarya Lego and I'm from Indonesia.
Finarya.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you so much.
I got it right. Okay,
yes.
Great.
Hi, Professor Zinwari. Nice to meet you too. Okay, let me share my screen first. Okay, is it okay? Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Please go ahead,
Okay.
Finarya.
All right. Okay, I try to make it quick. Right. Thank you so much for this opportunity for me to make the presentation for this prestigious event. So on behalf of the Indonesian Academy of Sciences, I'd like to congratulate to the success of this conference. And also the president of AASSA asked me to convey his regards and congratulations to AASSA for the success of this annual conference. AASSA is the Association of Academy and Society of Sciences in Asia. And Dr. Sabda Sinwari actually is one of the executive board in AASSA. Nice to meet you all in here. Okay, I'd like to present in a brief one is this IP profile, and then references published by IP, and then how that we have scholarly open access in Indonesia, and then also because of COVID, we've got the negative and positive impacts on the production of higher education and research and development, and after this is summaries. Right. So the Indonesian Academy of Sciences is actually this independent institution, and the main role is to provide opinion and consideration for all review and settling direction related to development of the excellent science and technology through science-based statement or report or white paper or policies, submission or foresight studies. That is all for the benefit of the development of science and technology for the nation. So IP also assures scientific culture of excellence, and also with this ability in providing in-depth policy advocacy and also systematic review and consensus report through national and international collaboration. The products can be like reference publications, and then consensus report or white paper for sites, and they are all evaluated by evidence or scientific base. IP consists of 5 commissions: basic science, engineering, medical science, social science, and culture. And under the auspice of IP, we've got 2 institutes established in 2016. One is the Indonesian Science Fund that just organized funds for research grant based on merit excellence competition. That is for the collaboration among Indonesian scientists and also Indonesian scientists with other countries. And we also have the Indonesian Young Academy of Sciences too. Okay, and then, as I said that in the beginning, that IP is the member of the Association of Academies and Societies of Sciences in Asia, which also independent body, and also currently have 32 academies and societies of from 30 countries and 1 regional academy of engineering and technology. And the main activities in all the academies under the umbrella of AASSA is we've got kind of collaboration for all activities, and also with inter-academy partnership supporting our collaboration. So this is what we network from one to each other. Now, I'd like to just give a highlight of what we produce in IP. So we've got, we produce, you know, a kind of information and also all the evidence of white paper and books, references and other things. But they are all, we publish in open access. And we publish also in a kind of a print references, but also in our website. So the publication, not all the publication can be in a bilingual, but we have several references which produce or translated into English too. So one of the publication is, this is also in English, Reducing Maternal and Neonatal Mortality in Indonesia. This kind of joint report by AIPI and US National Research Council. The other one is white paper on science and technology and higher education towards Indonesia 2045. We have in a paperback, and also we have in online. This is a white paper for challenge and opportunities of higher education in Indonesia, but I'm afraid this one is published only in Bahasa. But anyway, if you'd like to visit our website, you can visit to our website and check all the publication in there. The website is ip.org.id. Okay, and then this is another publication, Science 45. We have this one in English too. This is the Indonesian Science Agenda towards a century of independence. So recently we've got the Independence Day on the 17th of August. And then our first independence year is 1945. So Science 45, actually, it's kind of the century of our independence. It's kind of foresight. And we also have the book about law of Indonesian national system of, that is the input of science and technology. Now the law is already released in 2019, and we have part of, you know, the working of the draft of this law. This is the latest publication, but I'm afraid still in Bahasa. It released in 2020 December. This is the review written by IP fellows. That's the perspective on the impact of health in social culture and religion. And it's kind of various, you know, insight for this review. And sorry, we have this first edition, and we will have publication for the second very soon. And as I said, as I mentioned before, that we also have we submit a kind of policy brief to the government or to the respective stakeholders in our country. So we produce many policy briefs, and this is the production in year 2020, several policy briefs in our production, and we disseminate that. We put in the website, and also we just submit to the respective stakeholders and also to the President of Indonesia. The latest one is the insight about anticipating COVID-19 pandemic impacts on food insecurity and nutrition. So you can see that of various issues that presented in the policy brief, just to draw attention from the respective stakeholders and also from the government of Indonesia. And then now I'd like to talk about scholarly open access in Indonesia. And what I'd like to discuss is based on the access to scientific publication in Indonesia. So it started in 2016 in the draft, and then I think it's being implemented since 2017. So most of the scientific Indonesian journals and other publications published by universities and research institutes are indexed in platform of SINTA, Science and Technology Index. That's operated by most of this platform operated by the Ministry of Research and Technology and also the Ministry of National Education. Now, since this year, the Ministry of Research and Technology merged with the Ministry of National Education. So it's kind of open access communities, and it's also available for those interest in this field as well. So, but one thing that we should remind to all of them is, the ICT infrastructure is a must to carry on the open access activities. Okay, so we have several open accesses in here. We can call it SINTA, and we have also Garuda. We also have Rama. They are all in different purposes. SINTA is basically the integrator of many databases of scientific publication in Indonesia, from journal, textbooks, authors, subjects, IPR, etc. And SINTA also carry out analysis of the research institutions up to the position of Indonesia in research activities globally. And we also have Garuda that provide information on most of the journal articles, conference proceedings published in Indonesia. And we have also Rama, that is repository for university students' final project. And besides, we also have Anjani, that is the support the integrity of scientific Indonesian publication. So provide software to check similarity of publication so that we try to avoid plagiarism, if it is happen. And the data source mainly derived from SINTA, Rama, and Garuda. And we also have Arjuna that provides information of accreditation of journals. So other portals integrated with SINTA for various information are available too. And the open access community provides information for various open journal and publication. So also the related various activities in this case. So, so we can see many Indonesia journals are listed in various portals globally related to open access. And then, but the most important one, So we've got to see or to check whether the availability of the ICT infrastructure, how about the speed and how about the bandwidth, and then also the availability of proper internet access, because that open access needs the continuous access. So it has been operated since 2017. The open access that operated by the government under Ministry of Education and Ministry of Research and Technology. And then when COVID comes, what we should do about that? So it's kind of devastated a situation globally and also in Indonesia. And Indonesia government setting the website about COVID, that is covid19.go.id. That is the information for public about COVID-19. But I'm afraid it is in Bahasa because it's for our people. So, and then you can find all the information regarding COVID, about the vaccinated, about the place where that you should go, and then information about various vaccine and what is available in and where that you can go for that vaccine. And also about hoax busters, because lots of hoax happen, and I heard also from the presentation of
Finarya, you have to conclude, please, in a minute or two.
Oh, okay, right. Thank you. Right there. So, right. So I just speed up this one, and then we have a task force that is COVID-19, and then we have. So we disseminate all the information through social media, because that currently that Indonesia, 90% of the internet users are using smartphone and 50% is for social media. So we disseminate all the ideas in social media mostly. And this is about the publication for COVID-19 that the research and development from the Ministry of Health put in here, and then you can just just direct to the access. And this is the hoaxbuster for the COVID-19 provided by government. And then this is the negative and positive issues that I'd like to highlight is because of the closure of education. So it's a bit difficult to interact, and also that the negative impact of distance learning for students too, that I think it's already provided as well previously by previous presenters. So I just want to elaborate this one. And then for this higher education, this the need for various platforms, that learning management system now is very important, and open access platform becomes more important as well for research and development and for publication. So this open access that can be available if the internet is available too, especially for the rural areas, that we should need consideration about that. So hang on a second, I need to speed up. Higher education. Okay, so this is the positive. So we have negative impact, and now that we have the positive impact in here, that I'd like to highlight in here is increasing people in searching information, surfing internet, exploring all the reference and book, so broaden the knowledge, and make this one is made possible to gain advice needed and setting discussion with the expert, and make process of publication of proceeding and journal easier. So in this case, that rapid development of technology, so it's emerged as well about new knowledge and also new paper. So work from home make people more creative, and then this is we can see from the publication from Sinta. So it's from 2019 to 2020, the paper and all the publication is mostly recent. 2020 is not yet finished, so you know why is it just going down? So we can see in this publication is making it higher due to that COVID. So to overcome the case, now the online application of the program now is developed, and that is from the Ministry of Education and also from the other universities too. Lots of online education and platform now is integrated and then can be accessed by the lecturers and also by the students. And also activities in this open access, and then that is the guidelines about how to make or to use the learning management system, and then all the information about the innovation from the universities and research and development. Okay, now the summaries from my presentation that COVID-19 enforced online activities and hastened ICT infrastructure development. So it gives benefit to rural and remote areas in getting advantage of open access platform. And also the emergence of continuing education learning management system with various application for program for student, teacher, lecturers now available. And then also the restriction create finding in paper and also for research work and everything. And then that also increased scientific publications and the need to be accessed by many researchers for the advancement of science and technology, and also for combating COVID-19. So many research, especially on COVID, published in usual closed access publication, are now becoming published in open access. Okay, so this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for watching my presentation.
Thank you very much, Finarya. Before Kassar Jamil Madam invite the last speaker, she is already there in. I have one important announcement for all of you, that we would have a photograph after 15 minutes after the last speaker. So all the speakers of this session, including Professor Kassar Jamil, excluding myself, we will take a photo after 15 minutes. Mariam Siab will coordinate. So may I request Professor Kassar Jamil to take it on from here to the end.